it. All right, let's see. Okay, I can hear you. I hear stuff going on over there. I do want to sorry, you know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some lip gloss. I'm about to just put some oil on my lips. That's why you use Shea butter because it's multi-purpose.
Branding
See,
while testing audio
little
is
lip
wild.
massage, you know.
Branding while testing audio is crazy.
That's how you do it, you know.
Hey, hey. What do you mean the video is private?
You said what?
It's saying the video is private.
I mean, I didn't click any settings, but I don't mind it being private. Can you hear it? I
No,
mean, you
like
can't.
I can't watch it on
Let me see.
my laptop because it's saying it's private. When
But
I
that's so weird because I didn't put that setting in. But sometimes when I post stuff, it will
oh
automatically set it to private,
it's
and
showing
I'll have no views. Huh?
it's showing up now.
Oh, okay. Sometimes when I post stuff, it will automatically set it to private.
Yeah, it's showing now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this do look a little. Well, I mean, you can see it from here,
It's different. Like, it's not
but I see the
giving.
little Carter Love show in the corner.
Yeah, it's just not giving. This is a prestigious talk show.
I mean, and look, we in the starting stages, so it's not gonna be all sunshines, rainbows, and lollipops. But
Yeah. I think it's okay until I can get Streamlabs. I just don't. I mean, not Streamlabs, StreamYard. I just don't like the inconsistency, because I planned all of this months ahead, and I'm used like I'm okay with there being bumps in the road, but like all the videos are so different.
well, I mean, again, you just started this, so it's always gonna look different. It's gonna keep looking different until it gets right. And once it gets right, you're just gonna see the same video for the longest. And I only say
Yeah,
that because most of the people I follow on YouTube, they especially the people that do these breakdowns for movies that I love very much. Their videos do not look the same as they used to literally 10 years ago. I've been following this page for like 10 years to the day.
yeah,
And it does not look the same because their videos used to look so campy and boring. And now it's just like they just chill, they relax, they just flow, and I like it. So
yeah,
it's not gonna look the best in the beginning. You just gotta make it work.
yeah,
And this ain't bad, but it only, like I said, it only sucks um, because you got to do it on the phone. You can only do it on the phone,
yeah.
and I think the laptop will be a lot better.
I think so too. But I mean, I guess it's fine.
And
I guess it's fine.
I've never went live on Instagram on the laptop. I don't know how that goes.
It sucks ass. Well, you can't go live on Instagram on the laptop. You have to be using an app.
So
Um,
you gotta have like the widget or whatever.
well, because what I do is remember earlier when we were reading and it was that number you were talking about. Dang it, I can't remember what it's called at this time. But remember when we hit stream and you were reading all the stuff that it said in there?
Yeah.
That number, I plug that number into Streamlabs, and that's how I'm able to go live on Instagram through the desktop. The thing that sucks about that is when you download your Instagram video, the Instagram logo is on there. So I can't like reuse the video.
Oh, you don't want that logo. You
Yeah.
kind of want it pretty clean.
Yeah.
I get you.
Because when I do it'll be too many logos. Like when I do the highlights, because it'll have the Instagram logo, then have the Carter Love logo, and then for some people, I might even put their logo on. It's just too busy. Plus, the captions are on there. Like it's like, what am I supposed to be looking at? I can't even listen to what y'all saying because there's so much stuff flashing on the damn screen. But I think that StreamYard is going to be my best friend because with StreamYard I can even take the audio, because that's my other issue is I can only have a Carter Love Talk Show podcast on YouTube, because if I make it a podcast, like all you have to do is go in the settings, make it a podcast, and then what happens is it'll pop up on YouTube Music. But oh, actually, damn it. I think we just learned something new that I needed to learn. Anyways, never mind what I just said.
Uh-huh.
I might be able to put it on other platforms, but you can extract the audio on StreamYard. You can extract the audio. You can play with the volume of the audio, and then you can utilize it in other areas.
How many people can be on this when you're streaming?
That's what I didn't know. I need another phone. I need somebody else to send this link um to know. I wonder if we I also want to know,
Streamlabs?
huh?
You talking about on Streamlabs?
No, on here on Streamlabs, I think up to 10. But
I
I
was
don't know about
talking about Streamlabs because if it helps when you do these things now, if I'm available, which that's it's a little bit harder because our time frame. But I was gonna say if I have access to it, I can be the one that start it and send the links out to you and whoever it's gonna be. So at least I can be in there to same way he was kind of in the background when we had
yeah.
ours, and kind of just if somebody can't hear something, I can tweak the sound or whatever. Because I don't know if you can do that in live time. I don't know how that goes, but I would have to see how that works. But that's what I was trying to
Yeah.
figure out how it goes, so I can at least, um, for one, so if you can have multiple people on there, and sometimes you'll have like you can have the third person sitting there like, all right, well these are questions that's popping in right now from the live or whatever, blah blah blah. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to pivot. Um I really think that StreamYard is going to be the fix. I just have to figure out how to get out of Streamlabs and then do a little bit more research on StreamYard, because on StreamYard I think you can have, dang, I did that research on StreamYard so long ago, but you can have more than one guest. You can play with the audio. I can remove the audio and use the audio for something else. So if I wanted to do like a voiceover, use the audio for a voiceover, or you know how sometimes people they'll have um they'll have the our interview, right, and they'll have us side by side, then it'll just be me, then it'll be like if on something on topic, like say we're talking about fitness, so then it'll be me talking about fitness in the interview, but there'll be a video of somebody like doing some yoga or
that's
something.
that's kind of what I think I was mentioning that or trying to bring that up a while back, like as you were or as you were interviewing these people, if they had clips online as you're talking about it, you can show, you know. And when he did mines in the beginning, I was like, yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about. Like, show something that you're referencing or whatever, just to give people a good
Yeah.
idea, so they're not always just staring at these two people on the screen the whole time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
yeah,
would love
I
that,
get what you're saying
honestly.
there, and I
I
feel like my church uses, they either use OBS or they use Streamlabs, but I think whatever one my church used, they have that option for you to do that. Like you can literally in the middle of it, because you can jump. Like if I had, let's just say, well, with Streamlabs, you can use the actual like high performance camera that's connected as long as it's connected to the HD port on here. But then like they got this other thing that connects to it. I forgot what it's called, but it's on my phone. And like literally, if you can scan the QR code and now you're connected on your phone, and you can set a phone like back there, another phone somewhere else, and you can jump through cameras the whole
yeah.
time and other parts of the stream. Like I'm gonna ask them what streaming service they use and see if we can.
Yeah, because you could do that on Streamlabs too. I can't do all of it.
I know, I know,
Yeah.
no. That's why I was saying how many can be on there, because if so, if I can make the time and I can make a way whenever it happens, I can be the one that runs it, and then I just send out the link to you and whoever, and y'all join on, and I just normally I'll do what I can while you do whatever you got to do, and you don't have to worry about the technical stuff
Yeah.
at the time. But like I said, the only difficult part is, I'm 3 hours ahead, so most of the showtime
Yeah.
at 10 at night, and I'm like either tired or something or whatever, or I pass out too
Yeah.
early. But that's not often. Normally, I'll stay up till like 11 or 12. But still.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Because the other thing I was thinking about too is I was eventually planning on moving this to a in-person talk show, which is something that I wanted to do, but now I don't know if I want to, just because a lot of people I like connecting with people out of state and stuff like that. And I like the convenience of having it virtual. Um
But that's what I was saying. If you do same thing with what I just said, if you do it in person, you would need some sort of small team because somebody has to run
oh yeah, that was yeah.
your
Yeah, that was
setup.
definitely the plan. In person, I would, because I would be in a studio space. I would have to grow a certain way before I go in person, because I would be actually. Sorry, I just thought about that connection that I just made. I might not need to be in a studio space. I could be at their venue. But anyways, I was thinking I would need to be in a studio space, and I would have to have someone on the camera, have the mics and all the things. So it's just a lot of stuff that I would need for that to happen. And I feel like maybe that's year 2 or year 3, not first year, you know?
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know. Hmm.
Are you
I've
watching
seen
as
people do
well
both
somewhere?
though. Huh?
Are you watching as well somewhere?
Yeah, but I muted it. I
Oh,
know
okay.
there's 3 people
It
watching.
says
I was
three.
going to ask you.
I'm trying to figure out who the third person is because I'm
Yeah,
watching.
I was trying to figure that out too. And then there's a like on the video.
Oh, that was
Um
me. That was me.
oh, okay.
I'm trying to see what pops up and what doesn't, how fast it pops up. That's why I put question test because that mess, like literally, I'm about to type hi right now and send it. It's popping up pretty fast.
Yeah, let me see.
I don't
Okay, it does show up.
experience
The
for
little the little emojis.
what emojis.
I clicked the little, hold on, look, you'll
Oh,
see.
I see it in the corner. The emotes. Oh,
Yeah, but they pop up a little delayed on the screen, but
corner.
it's yeah.
Oh no, mine's I think popped up as a comment. Oh, all right, never mind. My bad.
Yeah.
But
But it doesn't pop up on the screen, which I guess is good, especially if I plan on sending this to some, if I send it to the network, I guess we don't need all them hearts and stuff popping up.
I realized I found out where it was at, so I started going crazy. Uh, okay.
I'm gonna see what this poll is all about.
I think that's where you. So if I'm not mistaken, where do you see that at?
It's in the what should call it? It's in the comments.
The comments. Oh well, you'll see that more than I will. Okay, so I like I said, it's these people I follow now. They normally do polls during their thing, little quick stuff. Because like I said, they have a big team, so they're like literally somebody's in the background typing stuff out. And I think at the time he'll put up a little poll and be like, "Oh yes, who did this better?" Blah blah blah, and then like at the end of it, he'll be like 50% are saying blah blah blah, 30% are saying whatever.
Yeah, I've seen people do that too. I've also seen people um I've seen people do that. I've also seen people, like you said, read the comments. And then sometimes, like, say it's like say I'm talking about my oils. And they're like, well, where can I buy those? And then they'll automatically send the link to the person instead of me having to say, you buy them here. You know what I mean? Because I might be mid sentence talking about something else because I didn't moved on.
But also,
Um,
I know what they do a lot is as they're loading up the live, because I think you can still do the description stuff. They just put all the links to everything in the description, or
yeah,
they
but
got a link tree.
Yeah, but someone is still gonna ask, where can I find your oils? In the comments. And so whoever's working the computer, that part of things, they'll send them the link automatically. And then they'll answer any questions that have been either already been answered or we've moved past. And then they'll only ask new questions. They'll make sure I know the new questions. I know for sure I'm gonna need some sort of team because the venue that I'll be working with, she was just asking me if I wanted to do a hybrid class where I'm talking in person, but I'm also doing a live a class online. I'm like, that's gonna require the same team that I need for this.
Same shit.
Who told you to move out of state? That's the question.
I had to. I had to. If I didn't, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. So
That part.
I had to get the fuck up out of there.
Look,
I'm sorry.
we probably wouldn't even know each other.
I'm pretty sure the way Merced set up, I'm pretty sure I would have eventually met you at some
Yeah, but I don't talk to any of the people we have overlapped. Like I talk to them like I might like their stuff or like say happy birthday here and there. But other than that, I don't talk to them like that. Like you know what I mean?
I get you. I get you.
So I feel like you said, doing the stuff that you're doing, you're like tapping into your creativity, all of that. I feel like that's kind of what had us cross paths.
Let me see some. Where's my guys group at on here? There it is.
Hmm. I want to know. Okay, what happened? Why did we switch to this? Streamlabs, the audio was tripping, huh? That's what
The
happened.
audio
And
was
that's
tripping on my end. You couldn't hear me, but I could hear you.
okay. Yeah, that had happened before, and that's why I had switched to having the network do it. But then these last few times it's been working, but the you could hear the guests, it was an echo. Let me look at what should call it. Well, that's cool. It doesn't let you know who dislikes your video.
It does or it doesn't.
It doesn't. Cause could you imagine you're going live and you just see a thumbs down at the top of
I
the
would be
screen?
upset. I just disliked it. Let me know if it showed you.
Yeah, I did this. It does show the unlike though.
Uh,
Like it says that I have 0 likes.
it should say you have a like now because I just jumped in.
Yeah, it does. But so it doesn't. So you don't see the live stuff at the top
At the top, no. I like as I'm looking at it right
on
now.
on your phone.
On my
I'm
phone.
saying on your phone.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't even look at that. It shows the one like. Let me. Oh, now it says 0. Oh, it just shows the like.
yeah,
Oh, that. I mean, that's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, that's why I
That's
was like, oh,
sweet.
I'm glad it doesn't show the dislike because could you imagine like you looking at the screen, you talking, and then all of a
48
sudden you see that.
dislikes. I cuss everybody out. F all y'all and your mamas. Like I'll be going
Who
ham.
just disliked? Okay. I think I'm gonna just have to use this for now. I
Okay.
think it's gonna have to be good for now, and then I gotta see. I'm gonna. Where is my Streamlabs? Let me see. Like, cause how long I gotta be with y'all, and can I get out? I want out. I'm moving to
Yeah.
Streamyard.
If so, yeah. When you get that, give me that information if you would like to. And I'm gonna see where there's days where I can literally hop in there and control it from there and literally have y'all just on there and I can try to but I will have to sit down and try to figure out because I've never worked with a streaming app before at all.
Yeah, I think that StreamYards is more friendly than Streamlabs. I just had experience with them, and that's why I was doing it. But I just, I don't know. I think it might be time for a change. Um, Let me see.
Okay.
Because I do, you know how we talked about guests, like questions and stuff. I do want to do that eventually, but I want it to come after, because that last episode, it was an hour. It was an hour and 36 minutes. Um, and honestly, I'm okay with that. But I feel like in the long run, if it was to be edited the way we talked about, it would be more entertaining. Um, I also feel like if it was in person, it would be more entertaining because they would see the interaction. If some person is very animated, they get up and they moving around and all things. Um, damn it, I don't even know what this is. That's now I'm gonna have to look that up. How do I go to my membership? I got all this shit.
My homeboy was in here for like 2 seconds. He said on the mobile app it looks good. He doesn't have he. I think he not at home, so he ain't on the laptop or nothing. But
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah, he commented. He said when he opened the app, it looks way better. I think because when I sent them the link and it probably took him directly to the website online or something.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta think about it. Let me see. I got YouTube on this big ass TV. Let me see what it look like on here.
Redeem your gift subscription.
Somebody gonna join up and be like, "What the fuck are they doing?"
We big chilling.
Oh my
I
goodness! I gotta get this corn ready. Jesus Christ!
You cooking?
Sorry. Yeah. So normally we do like a big event on watch the feedback. What you talking about? Is it too? Sorry, he's still in the comments.
Yeah, it's okay.
Like, do you hear us echoing or something? Let me know. This is one of my best friends right here, by the way. Who might he's the one that said I shouldn't do a podcast because we might get canceled real fast between me or him.
It's happening. I don't care.
uh,
I was literally gonna ask you about name. Like, I'm ready to go. I'm like, what's the name? What platform you plan on streaming on? All the things. I got all the questions locked and loaded.
he just commented. He said I refuse. But look, so you can see right here. It's not bad on the TV. It's not bad at all.
Yeah.
So
It's so boxy though.
that's the only thing I don't like. It's too.
Yeah, cuz that's how it is on the desktop too. But you know what? The reality is most people is watching this shit on their phone anyway, so that's what I'm telling myself to calm down.
I understand. I get you.
Let me see. Yeah, okay, so my membership was I started in March.
Hold on, bro. How you become the number one commenter on here? Get up out of here. Hold on. I gotta change that. Go ahead. Put me on number one real quick. Just bring me back real quick. Real quick. You doing me dirty.
That's funny. Cuz it
Um.
doesn't show that in the on the phone. It only shows it on the laptop. That's funny though. I mean the
So,
desktop.
yeah, on mine on the side, you can literally see like it says number one, number two with a crown.
Yeah, I see the crowns.
Yeah, and right now I went from being number one to number two. I'm the shit. I understand. But yeah, this isn't bad.
At this point, it is what it is. As long as they can hear our voice clearly and they can see us clearly, and because it's about the message. Of course, I would love the aesthetics to be on point, but it really is about the message.
Right.
So I'm fine with it for now. Also, we did discover that I can figure out how to make this an audio podcast. So I'll probably go ahead and figure out how to get it on my other like on Spotify and Apple and all the things. I just really need to clean up those other audios so I can do that
Yeah.
for those other interviews, but it froze over here. Oh, I hit you can hit pause. That's crazy.
I wouldn't know. You got more control than I do right now. I'm just going live with you. So
No, I'm saying you can hit pause. Ew, there's a fly on me. You can hit pause on the like if I'm watching it live on my laptop, I hit pause by accident. So it paused. I don't know why you would want to pause it. Like I guess you'll catch up. I don't know.
it didn't
Like
pause on my end. So whenever
no,
you
I'm saying like here on the desktop, not the controls that I have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's normal for all lives. Like you can
as
literally
a viewer.
talk
Yeah, I didn't know
as a
that.
viewer, and then once you hit like the once you hit the arrow over there, it'll literally jump you. No, that won't jump you to the live. That will send you to the next video, like it just did me. If you move the little dot at the bottom, it should bring you up to the live. Like,
Lord Jesus, we got a fourth person. Did you send it to somebody else?
no, I sent it in my boys group chat. It's like,
Oh yeah, you did say that earlier.
yeah, yeah, but I think only one. Well, the second dude probably joined up now, but it's only like three of us in there. Um, one of them been MIA, so I don't. That might be him. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's only three of us in the group chat, so I really don't know who's commenting on there right now. Individual viewers can pause to pick up later. Yeah, we know that. Hey, Tim, don't do this. Tim, don't do this.
I just found out, but okay.
Don't do this to us. Like I knew. I just had to catch on to what she was doing. I'm not trying to call her slow enough. You ain't slow. You're a smart person.
I'm tired,
That
but
you
I'm
did,
highly
you did just wake
educated.
up. You did just wake up.
I'm tired and I'm low key stressed, but
It might
I'm
be
rolling with it.
slow. He said he sent that when you first said it. Nah, bro, you couldn't have unless you got bad connection because we just now getting it. We've been talking about that for like 5 minutes. So
Um,
you gonna try to figure out Streamlabs?
I'm no, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if they can give me my money back. I don't think they will though, because I was in March. March 18th is when I purchased it. Um,
I mean, you could talk to somebody and be like, "Hey, it's not doing what I needed to do," and I
yeah, because
part
it's
ways.
that's been the issue.
Like,
So I'll see. Oh, I see the cute little toys in your
what? Oh,
the
those
little
yeah.
toys.
When my nephew comes around, so this is like a ball pit, and this is some of his stuff. So I keep it with me when he comes and visits. Just a second. Hold on. I heard somebody knocking. I freaked out. Anyways, yeah. Nah, when he comes to visit, that's his stuff. Because he likes to try to touch my Switch, which I had to move, and he gets.
Yeah,
Yeah. And sorry, my house is looking very. To me, it's a mess. Because like
to
I said,
you. It's to you.
I'm, I'm supposed to be barbecuing tomorrow, and I haven't really cleaned up like that since I've been back from my cruise. So it's yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But all right, thank you, Tim. I
exactly,
appreciate it. He said your house looks lived
exactly.
in. Of course, yeah, it looks. Yeah, all right, it looks lived in. Thank you, thank you. Your butt munch. But let me stop because he will start roasting on me, and I can't say nothing right now. Uh, I ain't trying to mess up your life. Me and him will get you canceled right now just through the comments alone. I ain't trying to do that.
Or you'll get me elevated. People gonna be like, "Ooh, we gotta watch her live. Maybe it's gonna happen again," and they'll just keep
Maybe,
watching, expecting, the
maybe,
anticipation.
because me and this
See,
dude will go back and forth, and it's Tom and Jerry low key. We'll go at it.
you guys will be helping me boost my ratings. This will be a little sample. This is pre-advertisement for your show right now.
Yeah, because I promise you, when they get on there,
What to expect?
it's gonna be like 85 South, but worse because they don't give a f either, like at all. But we really don't care. We got some issues. Like I think we need to go to therapy, low key. No, it ain't no thing. We need to go to
But
therapy.
that's where I'm here for.
Yeah.
I was gonna pretend like I had my glasses, then I was gonna grab my glasses, then I realized I don't have my glasses in here with me. So, anyways, I could still be the therapist. Was the point that I was trying to make?
Okay, somebody is knocking at my door. Hold on, give me a second, cause I'm like, I swear I heard somebody
Okay.
knocking at my door, and it's bugging.
This damn thing is still lagging. That's funny.
I'm sitting here tripping. I'm like, I hear like a little knock at my door. What is going on? Somebody's about to get shot up in this place over some pizza.
Oh,
Anyways,
was there not?
yeah, it was, it was.
Oh,
But yeah, my podcast. I don't know if I brought it up to you, but what I mostly wanted to be is just like, so there's mornings when me and my boys they would call me because we had different times. So I'm up. It's 8, 9 in the morning for me, but it's like 5, 4 in the morning over there, back on y'all side of the country, and the conversations just be they be wild. Some of them be real good, but some of them be pretty wild. Or we'll say some funny stuff. We'll keep it going for too long. Probably say some things that will get us canceled. Some words that a lot of people don't use no more. But I was just like, I swear, if I had a podcast, either somebody would be laughing they wig off if they watch this.
not
If
not the
not,
wig off.
if not, they would literally probably get some insight, some good advice, because we'll have moments where we go from bragging and laughing and talking too much and goofing around to we'll literally dive into something serious that we
Yeah.
did not expect to do, and it will. We be sitting there like, damn, we thought we was some little slowies for a second, but I guess we all right, we all right.
Oh, I just had an idea. Fuck. Sorry. I wonder if before we did this, if we would have rotated our cameras, if it would have been different.
So that's what I tried to do, and I'm gonna turn it right now. But when I do it, it literally says orientation is locked. So what I'm thinking is because we had to do this for my mom's for Juneteenth. Right before you go live, you have to set it up to where you can switch the camera the other way. But the sucky part is it's gonna stay rotated pretty much.
I want to see. But what I was going to say was what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stream on Twitch, and then you're going to want to put the highlights everywhere else. Because if you feel like your content is going to get you canceled, it's not going to get you canceled on Twitch. Twitch has less rules, cuz
That's
gamers be saying all sorts of shit,
Yeah,
okay?
and I don't be
So
on
you're
Twitch like that. But I was
yeah.
when you said you were on Twitch, I'm like, all right, let me get back
No, but
on Twitch.
yeah,
But
but your type of podcast, I feel like would do great on there. Plus, what you would do is you would put your on the highlights, you would put only on Twitch, and then you post the highlights everywhere. So your Facebook, your Instagram, your YouTube, still post them on YouTube. Your YouTube Shorts, because people like to scroll. They get a
yeah,
lot of
and that's
views.
why I was like, I know if I get some shorts, because I'm pretty good at editing. I'll clip some stuff out, edit it, and just post them on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, and have everybody like, oh, that was
Yeah.
I
And
need
you
to
can do
watch
the cliffhangers or clips of the deep parts or even some of the jokes before it goes left.
left. Yeah. But
So
again, like
that's what.
like like you, the only thing that was hit me was damn, like, well, it's more of you need the team, but in my head, I'm like, I need the time because the way my schedule goes, and then most of my fan base would be back home in California and in Las Vegas because that's where I grew up. That's where everybody knows me. That's where most of my support is. I have it here in Charlotte, but most of the people that I know will share it and let it out a little bit more. They all live over there, so it's like,
Yeah, but that's fine. The replay, they're just going to be watching the replay. You're just going to be their favorite TV show. That's all that matters. That's what that is. You won't get a lot of live views from your current support team, but you'll get a lot of replays, and then you'll start to build a fan base already on Twitch. So then you'll have your live, and then you'll have your traditional supporters, and then you just elevate up in here. You know what I'm saying? You
That's
just
all. That's all we doing is
through the
elevate, elevate
roof.
to
You
the
know what
roof.
I'm saying? And then, not to mention everything, you're elevating everywhere because those highlights are going to get you places too.
Yeah.
Those highlights are going to get you places too, and if you're doing them
Because
on,
everybody loves a good ass highlight, and if it's
yeah.
even funny as hell and you don't need the rest of it, oh, they will tune in just to
Yes,
the highlight.
exactly. And then they'd be like, I have to watch this. I need to get Twitch.
Eh.
Like, you gonna make people want to download the damn app. Like, damn, I don't need another app, but I have to see him. I have to see the full episodes.
Yeah.
So I'm downloading it, you know? So I think that the only question is, when we doing this? That's what I want to know.
So like I said, I was looking all weekend. I'm trying to get everything in order. But the first thing I need to get, regardless, is a new laptop. Because like I said, I got this old 2018 MacBook Air laptop, and I'm about to get me I'm gonna try to get a 2024 MacBook Pro. Um, and then but I'm already going to buy the streaming like microphone setup.
Yeah.
So I might try to start it when I get that, just cause see how that goes, and then when the time comes when I get the new laptop, I'll set everything up through there and do what I got to do through there. But I need to figure out a um streaming app to pretty much use.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to use, like not just Twitch, like you said, I know we also know how to kind of censor ourselves, so we can have a whole stream and pretty much not cuss, but you still gonna understand what we saying. But I know you can. I know with YouTube it's a little difficult. Like with YouTube, that's why I was trying to watch myself when we started the stream. You gotta wait. I think you can't cuss for like the first 5 to 10 minutes of
Yeah.
the stream, because if they hear the F word fly out, bro, they will cut your stream off. Or you'll still be streaming, but once it's done, they'll be like, yeah, you can't have this anywhere. Um,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's my other issue, because we got some foul mouths, all of us. Um,
Yeah.
and so I don't want nobody to be like, that's why I kept laughing when we was going through this, and then we kept saying, is this for kids? Uh, bruh, I am not going this. I'm not live streaming on OnlyFans. Please stop that. That will not be where you catch this show. That's not happening. Um, but yeah,
I don't know. You're a man with a beard.
I,
The ladies love the beards.
and we all got beards, so it might just bring everybody in. Uh, and they all tall as shit. I'm like the only quote unquote short one, but they all
What's the quotes for? If you
I, I'm
short, you
too, I'm
short. No,
I'm in
it's
the
just
fives. I'm in the fives. That's why they in the sixes. But it is what it is. I'm still taller than the average male. That's all that mattered to me. But
how tall are you? Is the
I'm
question.
around 5'9", 5'10". But when I'm around them, I look like I'm like 5'6", 5'4", because they're all 6'3", 6'4", 6 foot. My friend that's commenting right now, his youngest brother is I think 6'7" or
My
8.
goodness.
Right. And that boy make me look like a damn midget. I'm like, why am I here? But when I'm around, they might bring in the crowd, the tall brothers with the beards, and I'm the short funny guy of the group, so that's all that matters. Um,
That's all that matters.
but I think it'll work. I think it'll work.
Yeah. You know what I just realized? Because this would have easily been an after hours episode. How am I gonna stream on I don't know how to I don't know how to stream with more than one person on Twitch either.
And that's why I was asking, like, what do you use? I'm assuming you can. The only way it would be to do that would be with the streaming software.
I don't know. I do have it will let me stream on the Twitch app on my phone. So I'm wondering if it'll be the same as this as YouTube. Hmm. me see. He gonna have to send you the link. Twitch. What's this?
Maybe you could probably do that on Twitch.
Were you talking this whole time?
Did you not hear me?
Your screen was black. I don't know what happened. I thought you got a call or something.
No, I was reading notifications because I'm on my phone. So like I'm trying to make
I
sure I didn't
know.
get no emergency call or nothing.
You're like,
But
this
now
woman is tied up 40 minutes of my time. I
now I
gotta check
can't
these
see my okay,
notifications.
there I am. No, 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 you're fine. Like I can't um I'm used to like streaming on here, like on my laptop, and then but see,
Yeah.
like, now since we started it like this, you can't see. I can turn my phone sideways, but it won't do it
Yeah.
here. It's
Can you see if he could be added in? I was wondering if you could add someone after you stream, after you go live. But I don't, you have the information. You'd have to send him the link. My goodness. It must be checking those notifications or sending out that message.
you talking about the link that you sent me, right?
Yeah,
All
for
right, I
you to
sent
be.
it to him. If he joins in, he's probably just gonna pop in on either side of us. It's just gonna be another vertical box in here, looking
We're
like
gonna look
the.
like the Powerpuff Girls.
I was about to say the goddamn Powerpuff Girls just popping up. Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. Um,
I call dibs on Blossom.
but then again, that's cool. I like blue anyways. I'll go ahead and be Bubbles. But the thing is, and he likes green, so he can be Buttercup. Look, it all worked out.
See, look at
So,
it.
but
Look at it.
I don't know if it's gonna do that or if you
Yeah,
have to back out
and start
and do
over.
it
That's what I
and
was just
start over.
wondering about. Yeah.
Hmm.
If you don't mind, I do want to see if we can try it with the vertical. I mean the horizontal. Like exit out and then start over with the horizontal. But it doesn't have to be a 40-minute.
Go for a whole 40-minute goddamn live stream. Nah, you good. You good. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, and I just asked. I'm asking my homeboy. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna ask him.
Well,
Uh,
he asked first, and that's when I was like, "Oh yay, now we have someone I
yeah, and
can join."
I'm asking him, can we use him? He said maximum number is 2, but if you was listening, we did this before we went live, so we were in like um, a behind the scenes like preview before we started. So we may be able to send you the link, and you can join up with us. So I'm gonna send you this link. We're gonna cut this live off and go back again and see what happens. Trey, if you listening.
Oh, he said dibs on Buttercup. Look, it was already like on
Because
point.
it's the
See,
green. She got the attitude. All right, we gonna stop this live. She gonna send me a link, and then I'm gonna see if I can send it to you, and we'll join up. I hope he heard me. I'm pretty sure he heard me.
I
All
know I
right,
was kind of waiting for a response before I hit end.
go ahead and end it, and I'll send him the link. He's a smart man. He'll catch on.
Okay.
All right.